Edge of your chair close encounters. For pilot Kent Peach, his audience is his #1 priority. He says that if you can't entertain, you have no business at an air show.
I do one where I drop the aileron and I drop some parts off the airplane and it falls apart. I did that because when I was flying charter back at Peach Flying back in the 1970s, people were worried about an airplane falling apart when you're flying. I said, well, I'll show you. So it can fall apart and still fly. Another act I do, I shut the engine off over a mile high and do aerobatics down to the ground with no power. And then I land and I'll have the announcer stand out with his hand out. With the prop stop from over a mile high, I'll come and put the prop in his hand at the end. And I do that also to show people that you can lose power in an airplane and you don't have to worry about it. That you can actually find a place to land, and as long as you have a place to land, you're going to be okay.
Peach says that's exactly what happened on the Hudson in 2009.
I was an A320 captain for a major airline, and when people would get off the airplane, I'd always say, don't worry, you know, if the engine's quit, we'll find a way. You know, Scully did that at the Hudson with an A320, so it was pretty neat.
His partnership with Jelly Belly is well matched. The All-American Candy made appearances in the Oval Office at the end of the Cold War and traveled in Sally Ride's pocket into space. When Peach presented the company owner Herman Rowland with the idea for Minot's Flood Recovery Air Show, Jelly Belly was on board. Not only have they paid all expenses for Peach's act this 4th of July, but they sent a pallet of Jelly Bellies for everyone at the show. Peach himself lost his home and hangars to the flood. He says he couldn't have done it without Rocky, Dave, Tim, Anita, and Larry, and it was their support that inspired the air show.
Friends helping friends, and it's just, it's quite taken back by the whole thing, still am. And I just thought if there's a way we can get some money raised for Minot, maybe we can make a difference.
So whether you're on the edge of your chair or just sit back to relax, soaring over the Cirrus Air Show is the place to do it.
That's the most important part of this whole thing. I know I touched on making money or anything like that, but I think the thing is everybody come out and take 5 hours off from working on your house and just have a good time and watch the show and talk to those friends that you were talking to when you were sandbagging.
In Minot, Jennifer Thorgrimson, KX News.